Clásica. Hi Vishakha, good evening.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes, 1 minute. I will join from Sir's Ravi Sir's account.
Okay, sir.
Hi Vishakha.
Hello, sir.
Uh, can you just okay. So Vishakha, this is your second round of mock interview. Okay, are you prepared?
Yes, sir.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. And what about you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. So let's start. So Vishakha, can you just tell me about yourself?
First of all, thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity for introduce to myself. Myself, Vishakha Gaikwad. I did my graduation in B Civil Engineering from SRT University in 2021. I'm basically from Nanded, sir. I belong to nuclear family, mother, father, sister, and brother. And my hobbies are reading and writing. It's all about me, sir.
It's nice to hear. So you said your hobbies are reading and writing. So
Yes.
which book recently you read?
The Wings of Fire.
Okay, and uh, what's to learn from that book, or what
Sir,
do you
Wings
like?
of Okay. So, Wings of Fire, it is an autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In that book, I have learned lot of things. Means no matter how is the condition, how I have to complete our dreams, how to achieve our goals.
Yes,
That's it.
that's nice. So, um, okay. So, can you just tell me more about means do you said you learned the or you read the book? So,
Yes, sir.
what qualities do you like from and you will try to get from APJ Abdul Kalam, sir?
He is more passionate about about his dreams, sir, and he is stubborn, sir, stubborn, and he is always focused on his dream. The his quality I like most, sir, of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
So, they are also a leader.
Yes, sir. Ji.
Yes. So, are you a leader?
Uh, uh, Not leader, but I can be a good team player, sir.
Okay, so your dreams are not big. You don't want to take the responsibilities to become a
No,
leader.
that's not, sir. But I don't have any experience as a leader.
Yes,
If
no, leaders are born to be a leader. No one is made a leader.
the situation is that I can handle as a team leader also.
Okay, it means team leader means he is the responsible person, or he takes the responsibilities. So he
Yes, sir.
takes the higher risk than a team player. Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. So where do you see then in next 2 to 3 years? Where do you see yourself?
In next 2 years, I will, I have to see myself in a senior post as a senior web designer or team leader, sir.
So there are any extra hobbies that you like?
Extra hobbies, watching movies.
Okay. Okay. So if I give you a condition or a situation where you had a fight with your colleague, you are in the same team, okay, and means how do you handle that situation, or because it definitely it will affect your work, okay,
Yes, sir.
so what you will do in that situation?
Sir, if this is in that situation, I will keep outside the personal and professional life, sir, away from each other.
Okay, but you will not ping her and tell that we'll keep aside our personal life and we'll keep aside our professional life, or only you will do that?
I will try to keep our arguments in.
No, means will you talk to her, go to her and tell that we'll keep our personal life separate and professional life with separate?
Yes, and I will try. It doesn't affect on my work, sir.
Yes, that's the point first. Okay. So, Vishaka, how do you approach to a problem? Means what is your approach if any problem comes?
So firstly, whenever problem comes in our life, I will keep cool to myself. Then after that, I will acknowledge to that problem. After that, I will find out the root of that problem, sir.
Okay.
And I will share my problem with my closest one, just like friend or any family members.
Okay. Okay. And how did you got your interest in web development? Why you chose web development?
Okay. So, just in the pandemic situation of corona, I have a lot of time. In that situation, I was free. Then I have to learn new things, sir. And in that time, my friend that is related to the IT industries, he was work from home. Then she uh, suggest me about IT industry, web designing. Then and basically the coding is related to the logical thinking and problem solving. It's not related any branch or any other field. So I'm interested in problem solving and logical thinking. So I choose this field, sir.
Okay, that's nice to hear.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between website and a web application?
So website is an collection of data, new documents, web pages, and it does not interact with the users. And web application interact with both server and users.
Yes, correct. Okay. So we'll start with a technical interview. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is a HTML?
So HTML is the hypertext markup language, which is used for designing the web pages.
And how many types of lists are there in HTML?
There are two types of list in HTML: order list and unordered list, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between ordered list and unordered list?
In order list, we can store the reference or sorry, sir, I can explain.
Yes. Fine. So what is the difference between inline elements and a block level elements?
Sir, inline elements are block level element are stored on new lines, and also the block level element take width more width, sir. And block inline element does not start on new lines, sir, and they take much necessary width. The example of inline element is a span,
Yes.
and the example of block level element is a div tag.
Yes. And what is a box model?
Box model for every layout, box model is necessary. It contain margin, padding, content.
And
And border.
why we use container?
Container for layout, if layout has a some specific width, uh, so that in container we can design the elements.
And how to make a website or a web page responsive? Hello.
Yes, sir, sorry.
Yes. So how to make a web
Network.
page? Yes, yes. How to make a web page or a website responsive?
Sorry, sir, I don't have any idea about this.
Okay. So do you have any idea on media query?
Sorry, sir, I don't have.
Yes. Okay. Fine. So we'll move to the next question.
Okay.
Yes. So what is the difference between CSS3 and CSS?
In CSS3, we can add more semantic property uh, for graphics.
Okay. And
Mm,
which properties? Any example?
Canvas. Sorry, sir.
Hello, Rahul sir.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Rahul sir will ask some questions to you on HTML.
Vishaka,
and
tell me
CSS.
what is the semantic tag and what is the advantages of semantic tag?
Semantic as semantic tag have particular meaning, sir. Just like a div, header footer is a semantic tag. Yeah, by using semantic tag we can design our website more more effective, sir.
Suppose you have a one unorder list and near about 10 lines. Then you want to apply each odd number colors. How to apply it?
Sorry, sir.
Just open your browser. Share your screen.
Okay.
Type another list, at least 10 line. Just open old fold.
Sorry.
Just open old fold and write in that.
Okay.
Yes, right here in the body. In the body. Yeah. Type one on the list. Type page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, up to 10, page 10. Like
Okay.
this.
Ten, sir.
Okay, increase. Okay. Okay, that's okay. And then I want to apply color each odd number like this. How to
Sorry,
apply?
sorry, sir.
Just I want to apply color page
Huh?
1, page 3, page 5.
Okay,
One particular color red, like red. How to apply to that?
okay. For all list, sir.
Just odd number.
Okay. If I take the UL in a DU or any class, I can mention here, sir.
Just write for complete. Remove that dot. Remove. Instead of UL, type LI. ULLI. Space. Nth child. Colon. First of all, colon nth child. Remove the space. Instead of LI, colon is there. Remove the space.
LI
Instead of UL, LI, colon.
after ULLI, take colon. Right, LI, yes.
Remove the space in between the colon. And in the parenthesis, type odd. Okay, like this way. Okay, Rishi, you can continue.
Okay, Vishakha, you can stop your screen. Yes. So, Vishakha, we'll start with the JavaScript.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. So, what is a JavaScript?
So JavaScript is the programming language which is used for web designing, web page interactive.
Okay. And what are the features of JavaScript?
Sorry.
Which are the features of JavaScript?
Sir.
You know the
Sorry, sir.
features? Okay, fine. So How many types of data types are there in JavaScript?
Two type of data type in JavaScript: primitive data type and non-primitive data types.
Yes, and in that,
In primitive data type, we store the value, and in a non-primitive data type, we store the reference.
yes, and inside the primitive and non-primitive data types, there are,
In the yes.
yes,
In the primitive data type, number, string, boolean, null, undefined are the primitive data type.
yes,
And in non-primitive data type, object, array are the non-primitive data type.
functions. Yes. So what is the difference between undefined and not defined?
In the undefined, we define the declaration but not assign value. It is the undefined. And in not defined, we do not declare the declaration. We not define the declaration.
Not declare, not defined. Okay. So what is null?
Null. In the null case, we does not in the null we assign the value. We don't assign the value.
Null. Null means nothing.
Nothing. We don't assign any value.
Yes, means nothing. Null means what? Nothing. Okay, it is a special type of data type. Okay, so which method only? Yes, which method I use for getting the data type?
Full name function.
If there is a variable a, in that there is a 50 I have assigned to a. Okay, it is the type of number 50. Okay, so how will I console the type of a?
Type of operator is used for
Yes, correct. And what is the difference between equals to and strictly equals to operator?
in the equal to operator. We doesn't tally the data type as well as data type and data type and uh, data type and type. So, means
Data type as well as value as well as data
data
type.
type as well as value. And in strictly equal to, we can tally the data type as well as value.
You said both means same answer for both equals to and strictly equals to.
No, in equals to equal to, we don't tally a data type.
Yes,
only
we will not get the data type.
we only check the value.
Yes, correct. Yes. Okay. And how many types of conditional statements are there in JavaScript?
If else and if else if. Three types of conditional statement we use in JavaScript.
Okay. What is a parse int?
Sorry.
What is a parse int or parse int?
No, so sorry, I don't have any idea.
Okay. How many types of pop-up boxes are there in JavaScript or pop-up statements?
Pop-up statement.
Yes.
No, sir.
Alert is there, you know. Did you use any time alert?
Yes, alert.
Yes, alert. One
Yes,
more
sir.
is confirm. Okay. Confirm is also there.
Okay.
Alert is there. Okay. You check how
Yes.
many types. There are three types are there. You check
Okay,
and
sir.
study that. Okay. So, what is a hoisting?
Hosting means the shifting of element in the upper side of scope, sir.
Okay. And what is scope?
Scope means the scope means I have designed the scope means the page of app.js. Availability and accessibility of the
Yes.
any declaration.
Yes. Correct. This is correct. It is just the availability, or you can say functional area of a variable. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how many types of scopes is there?
Global scope, functional scope.
Yes. And what is the difference between them?
No, sir, I don't.
Easy answer for this. It's easy question, not that much high level. Okay, you can study after this. Okay. So, what is an object?
Object we can store multiple data in the form of values and keys.
Yes. And in how many ways we can create a object or declare a object?
uh, Array, string.
No. Literal method and constructor method is there
Yes, sir. Yes.
for
Literal
creating
method and
object.
constructor method. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Do you know what is coercion?
Coercion means the coercion means that from one day transparent means conversion of one data type into another data type.
Yes, correct. And if I add 50 plus 50, I will share you inside the message. Okay. If I add these two, one is number 50 and another is string 50, what will be the output?
50, 50, 50.
Yes, what is the data type of that? Which will be the data type of the output?
String,
Why?
because we add number into string, then will be string, sir.
Okay,
It considered as a string.
okay. And which why means why it is converting into string? Because we didn't means explained or didn't wrote any code for that. How many types of coercion are there?
Coercion.
Okay, there are two types of coercion. One is implicit and another is explicit coercion. So this is a implicit, means it is done by the machine or a JavaScript browser. Okay, and another is that is we will do. We will write a code for that. Okay, so that is a explicit. This will be the by default implicit. Okay. Okay. So next, what is a array?
Array, array means we can store multiple data in the form on the basis of index number.
Okay, and what is a string?
In the string, we can store multiple data in the form of object. Sorry.
String. It's a sequence of characters. String is nothing but sequence of characters. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So next, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Just write here only a code. Don't show me output. Just write a code. Okay. So write a code
Okay.
for, you have a variable, inside that you have a Aadhaar card number. Okay. And
Okay.
if the Aadhaar card number is greater than or less than 10, then you have to console invalid Aadhaar card number. And if the Aadhaar card number is equals to Aadhaar card number's length is equals to 10, then print valid Aadhaar card number. Okay. Yes. Did you complete it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why you just tell me the logic you wrote. Explain your code.
I have take the for loop and condition, sir, if else.
Yes.
If
Why? Means explain me from your first line.
I have take the variable a in which I have stored the my Aadhaar card number. After that, I take a for loop call because
Okay.
if
So
the value.
tell me first, at your first line, you took the Aadhaar card number,
Yes, sir.
correct? So is your Aadhaar card number is like this in that you have a comma?
No, sir.
Then why you took their comma? What is that A? A is a number or a string?
Number, sir.
So we in JavaScript, how we take a number? Why you took the comma?
Because I have to take for loop then
Okay. Why you want to take a for loop?
because I have to take the number from less than 10 or
Yes. And what for loop will do?
by using for loop I can console the value my Aadhaar card if less than 10 value print A, otherwise A is valid, otherwise A is invalid.
Okay. Write a program at the eighth line, eighth press after seventh line, press enter. One more time. One more time, press enter. Okay. So write a program which prints numbers from 1 to 10.
Okay, sir.
So here I will get the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No, you did a mistake. Why you are consoling outside the for loop? Hello.
Sir.
Your console is outside the for loop.
Yes, sir.
Cut that 11th line and paste it inside the for loop. Control X. this will be the right answer. Okay, so at the 10th line, you are printing from 1 to 10. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so tell me how for loop works. Firstly, it will take 0 in I. Okay,
Yes, sir.
correct. It will check the
Yes.
condition if that 0 is less than or equal to 10. So
Yes, sir.
condition true,
Yes, sir.
0 is less than 10. Then
Yes.
it will go inside the for loop. Then it will console that 0. And then the increment I plus plus will work. There it will
Yes.
come 1. Then the same process, it will go to I equals to 1. I is less than or equal to 10. Condition true.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then it will go to 10th line. Correct.
Yes, sir.
For this iterating statements, we will do what? We'll take a for loop.
Yes, sir.
But I have said you take a one Aadhaar card number.
Yes, sir.
Why you are iterating that? Because you have only one Aadhaar card number. And just you have to check that. For checking, we use a if statement. What will be the means at the second line? What you thought means where a equals to 0.
Yes.
Why we are taking 0? We have our Aadhaar card number in A.
Yes.
That remove that commas. Make this a string.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now clear. You
Yes,
have
sir.
your Aadhaar card number in A. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What we want to do is just check it if its length is greater than 0, greater than 10 or less than 10, invalid. And if
Okay.
equals to 10, valid. So firstly, remove the code from the second line to 7th line. Yes, sir, you can clear. Now I have given you your condition. Just check it if it is less than or greater than 10. Console. Open for loop brackets, curly brackets. I think you didn't practice for loop and if loop, if statement.
Yes.
So what conditions we have got means what conditions I have told you.
If the Aadhaar card number is less than 10,
Yes, correct.
print the Aadhaar card number is valid, otherwise
Yes,
invalid.
yes. And in the second line, just check your code. If Aadhaar card number is equals to 10, then only valid. Greater than or equal to means it will be true for 11th also. Now correct. If it is 10, but what is 10? A not. A dot length. For length, we have a length property. Yes. A dot length equals to 10, then valid. Okay. Else if now here we have two conditions in same. So what we'll use?
Else.
Yes, in else we have the two conditions, no? If greater than also and less than also. Inside
Yes.
else else space if, and here inside that write a condition. Write condition first. What is the second scenario when it will be invalid?
When the value of A is greater than or
Yes, correct. Inside the else if, write that condition, means open brackets after if open. No, that is also correct. Open brackets first, round brackets. Yes. Now write inside if you are taking equals to means it will check for same length also. We have just greater than or less than. So this is first, less than. Another is greater than. Where you will write the second. Do you know OR operator?
yes, sir. Yes.
You are missing something in that condition. Just check the second line and fifth line, what you are missing. Okay, Vishakha, fine. So here we'll you have one more mistake in fifth line that you have to find out. Okay, just write it in JavaScript file after this interview and practice that. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and use alert statement for valid and invalid. Okay, on a button click.
Okay.
Okay, So Vishaka, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. So study well, practice more. You need to work on your communication skills as well. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
please try to practice at least 3 to 4 hours per day JavaScript. Okay. Write
Yes,
it
sir.
in your book. Try to build logics. Okay.
Yes,
Maximum
sir.
use this if and for loops. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
here we come with the end of our second mock interview. Okay. So
Yes,
bye.
sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Bye.